Welcome back to another Smoke Sessions. Right now, what we're doing is highlighting growers in the South Appalachia. Know what I'm saying? Because as I told people, I look uncomfortable as fuck. It's your beer to me, y'all. Here we go. As I told people at Turk Basil, the South got something to say. Not Turk Basil, I'm sorry, Puffcon. He may have or may not have been out there as well. But there's a bunch of growers in the South Appalachia that are growing quality products, quality substance. I'm high. And watches some great hash. And here's one of them, my boy Hedi's. And tell them welcome to the stream. Say what's up to the chat.
What's up, everybody? Thanks for having me, brother.
Definitely, man.
But we definitely have some good stuff down here. People need to start trying some local and realizing what's right around them. Fresh weed is better than not fresh weed.
Almost always. And non-sprayed is better at all times.
Definitely non-sprayed. No, your weed should taste like spray weed without being sprayed if it's proper. If it's good weed, it should have all the flavor you would ever need. There's no reason to spray it.
And just to run through the cliche snobby grower quotes, get that shit 2 more weeks, bro.
Well, that's part of it. So I worked at the grocery store here for a couple of years, and so I saw most local grower stuff, and lots of people can grow it really well, but it's really the end drying and curing process that sets real growers apart, and that's what sets good weed from bad weed. If you don't dry it and cure it properly, it doesn't matter how well you grew it. It's just not going to be a good product. It's so important, that last step. And I don't know why it's so hard for people to master, but that's such a big part of it. Growing it is one thing, keeping your roots alive till the end and keeping that plant healthy. And growing it, like you said, the right amount of time is important. Cutting it early is never going to produce good weed. So it's just people don't get it to the finish line. And the biggest problem with most home growers is they don't take it the full distance.
Speaking of which, I think we were just talking about it. And yes, you guys, I don't care if it's fall, the thighs are still out. Dot shorts. But I think we're discussing it. It's a lot of people that go, there's a cup for it and everything right now, but I'm a full photo guy, right? And a lot of people are autoflowering right now. They're going like term grows.
I've grown autoflowers before. I grew them once, probably back in early teens, I would say. They were definitely not very good back then. I've heard they've come a long ways, but the point of autoflowers is really the breeding that's driving autoflowers now is for outdoor growing. And it's so that you can get multiple outdoor crops, you have homogeneous phenos, so you can throw out 1,000 seeds and there's maybe 2 or 3 phenos, and so all your plants are going to grow similarly. They're going to want similar water, all that kind of stuff. So that really helps you if you have acres, right? So that's what most autoflowers are for. So growing indoor autoflowers to me just doesn't really make sense because you're 100% controlling your daylight indoors. So why do you need something to click automatically? It costs more. If you're running 18 hours of light for something that only needs 12 hours of light, your cost per gram is going to be through the roof, right? So it just doesn't make sense to me unless you're outdoors and you're trying to get in a growing season. Usually full-term outdoors, you only get one crop per year, right? Mm-hmm. Unless you're pulling tarps in a greenhouse or a hoop house doing light depths. So basically, if you're outdoors and you have a long growing season and you want to get 2 or 3, maybe even 3 crops, then you do autoflowers. And there's really good breeders for that with autoflowers. But definitely, the indoor scene, I just don't understand why you would grow autoflowers. So that's just personally. I'm sure there's some fire stuff, but I've never seen it. So.
But I know a guy locally that's just some good autoflowering, but and I'm more of a full photo guy, full photosynthesis.
I always have been too.
And back in the Savannah days, I would try to cut corners and try to get some autoflowering seeds. And shit would look like fucking bonsai plants. And
there used to be a lot of bunk genetics for
Yeah.
sure, and you would just grow plants sometimes that would not amount to anything really.
Mm-hmm. Shit, fucking
They're a lot
awful.
better now, I think.
And then I was just throwing shit outside anyway. Like,
Right.
I
Oh, you were
wasn't.
doing this outside. Oh,
Man, I didn't give a fuck.
no, I know. There's lots of space out there.
And I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. No lights. And I'm not putting no nutrients in it. As far as nutrients is, I'm doing compost here. I'm pH still because I'm from the south. I know how to grow.
Right.
But I definitely like what pH should this be at. I asked around, but I definitely checked that. And but other than that, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
Right.
You got some shit smoked, but it wasn't like what I
Yeah.
was buying. What I was buying.
Exactly. No, I get you.
No, because
You're just messing around, basically. You weren't
I was smoking headband and blue cheese back then.
all those old school strains.
Good days, man.
I'm gonna grow some silver haze, super silver haze next year.
That
I
is,
can't wait for that. I hadn't had that in years and years. I hope it's gonna be good.
that is the first what we call the exotic strain.
Super
that I
silver
tried.
haze.
Before that, I smoked mid.
So I'm trying to remember the first exotic strain that I smoked, because it was always just we would get dank in, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, but it was like it was beasters basically. It was stuff
Yeah.
from Canada and it was wet and they called it. But I'm trying to think. It was probably haze.
I haven't heard beasters in so
It was haze or I'm trying to think. Maybe like Indiana Bubblegum or no Northern Lights number 5. Definitely Northern Lights number 5. I think was the first where I looked at it and I was like, oh my gosh, this looks like something out of High Times. You know what I mean? Had the smell to go with it. It was probably Northern Lights, but shortly thereafter it was Indiana Bubblegum and
I think right after the silver haze, I got some White Widow.
That's another one.
I was like, what is this? Yeah, 78. Hell yeah. And that's what people don't understand, right? So shout out to my nigga Lance, first smoker of the day, right? And he made a post about quality and high end, which I agree with, being someone who only smokes. Anyway, the South did not have that readily available the way that other states did, New York and California and all that. Like, not even just the South, rural America.
So
like places aren't big cities smoked mid up until maybe 2016.
Definitely.
Most places.
Yeah, I went to school in Athens, and so I think I got exposure a little early to that. All the college towns have fire. You know what I mean?
Because they got rich kids.
Exactly. Because there's a market for it. Exactly.
Dude, so I was in Savannah, and like Skag was right there, and then I had homies at fucking Southern. So
back in the day, it was definitely more like a local thing. Like your town had it or it didn't.
It didn't.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Because it's like, dude, that blue cheese I was telling you about, like, I went and met him at golf course to get that.
Yeah.
I went a few holes. Like, I got my fucking clubs with me. Let's go.
Right.
And like, he's like, yeah, my dad's house right there. And I'm like, dude, who the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, my ride's waiting on me anyway.
Right.
But so like, and that's what it was back then. It wasn't readily available. And I try to explain that to people when they're like, man, so I don't understand why people smoking the sprays, because they had mid up until 10 years ago.
Exactly.
So they're getting everything pushed at them all at once, and they don't know what to fucking swim through.
Exactly. Like, some people, you know, all of this legalization, like, you didn't have somebody local growing fire, you'd never seen like weed before. I feel like a lot more people are exposed to like a little better weed now. Like a baseline, you know what I mean? But
somebody brave enough to send you something from Colorado.
Right. No, I mean, that's after legalization. Like, you know what I mean? That's like 2016. Before that, like I said, if you didn't have somebody growing locally or somebody that was bringing somebody that knew a grower, there was no commercial cannabis. There was no going to a legal state, buying it in a store and bringing it back like it is now. So like, it's a whole different generation now.
And I guarantee you, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's a superstar, some bitch that got the network out of this world. But if you were just somebody in South Georgia or rural Arkansas or Jackson, Mississippi, you didn't know anybody in Humboldt. Like, you didn't know anybody in the Triangle at all.
Yeah, you knew somebody who was a real OG who had like out there in that scene, which was, you basically had to know somebody back then. So if you didn't know somebody that knew somebody, Yeah, you weren't getting access to the stuff coming down off the hill. So that college towns would get some fire, get the good outdoor a lot of times, but outside of that, you weren't seeing it.
Exactly. Like, I promise you, I don't care what Reagan and them would tell you, you're not getting fireweed from the cartel. I'm sorry, it's not happening.
That was all brickweed. I've heard now though that they're growing good weed, like commercial
like growers
status, though. Like quality.
They're like they're funding white label shit, so it's like like and like shit left over. I'm not gonna tell your business, but it goes where it goes.
Yeah.
And like with that being said, when did you decide I'm about to just grow some fire?
That was always my intention. So like got good weed probably the first time, like Northern Lights or whatever I was talking about. Probably that was like or so I'd say. And then but eventually started getting like than I needed and selling it to my friends because they couldn't find good weed. And then eventually I wouldn't smoke anything other than good weed. And back then it wasn't around all the time because it was like there were a couple local growers that were growing that quality. And in between harvests, you either had to make sure you saved up or, smoking beasters in between harvests. So like I got to the point where I wouldn't go back to smoking beasters and mid. So I was like, I have to grow it for myself so that I can make sure that the quality that I want is always available. It was always about feeding my own head first, right? Which is why the brand's called Hedi's, because I believe in care of your head for first and making sure that you're good for whatever else you need to do, you do in your life. But first you got to take care of your head, right? So that's why I got into growing first, was that I just could not go back to smoking bad weed when I couldn't find good weed. So the only way to ensure that was to grow it myself. So I always was, from the moment I started growing, I was chasing quality. Luckily, I had a friend that knew how to grow, had already grown. He taught me how, did a couple runs together, and then I was on my own after that. And ever since then, I've chased quality, and I've never been about getting bigger. I always just have been about growing the best.
Yeah, I've been looking for a friend like that.
Yeah.
Do a few runs together, and then I'll be on my own.
Exactly. Yeah, and I set him up, split everything, and I gave him a place to live for free. He was doing it, so it was mutually beneficial. You know what I mean? Definitely, I owe a lot to that guy. From Albany, I think originally. He was an old farmer, you know what I mean, and I'm sure he had that in his family that they'd been growing on the farm, or whatever for a long time. So
I'm from right outside of Albany.
Yeah, people have been doing that for a long time, like farm other things. Always have a few plants going or something like that.
FFA and future. Oh wait, that's the same thing. And 4-H.
Okay.
Skills USA.
I wish I would have grown up down in South Georgia. Yeah, growing up in the suburbs is kind of, there's not a whole lot going for it. I mean, it was a good childhood, but it wasn't. I just wish I would have had like skills. I feel like that would have taken me a little less time to get to the level I'm at if I would have had that background. But
every time I go to LA, it's the attitude I had when I grew up. Like, I should have grew up here. Like, for me, but like being a country boy, there is something like things like that come with being a country boy. Like, I don't take for granted. Like, I love it. Like, wait, oh God, that's right. You can't put a wool over my eyes. I'm from the country.
Yeah.
Green, like a city slicker, like
and just that slow life, and
like,
and I love the outdoors. I love nature, so like where I feel at home. So
I'm too grounded to fall for that, sir.
Yeah,
it's like,
well, and there's a lot more of like you got to take care of yourself, like on your own in the country. So I feel like you're taught more self-sustainability and how to. You got to watch out for yourself. You know what I mean? So like,
even more like
you can be fooled easily.
It's actually more community too, because like saying your own food. If you only grew a certain thing and somebody else grew certain, you would trade it.
Exactly.
Or like you didn't eat at a grocery store like that growing up.
Right.
So like my mama's best friend's ex-husband, he grow greens, he grow turnips, he grow this, he grow that. You go stop by his truck, buy a few off of him.
Right.
But why give it to the grocery store?
No,
then
absolutely.
We go to somebody else who got this, we buy a few off of him. We go stop to the local barbershop, who's also the head deacon at the church. Oh, okay. And then like that, like
community, and that's why they have community gardens. So like plot can grow veggies, another plot can grow leafy greens.
Exactly.
You know,
And my mom go drop
and then
a
you
cake
share.
off.
You know what I mean? And yeah.
I'm gonna drop a cake off. She gets some meat. She get almost like chef.
Oh, okay. She did like all that kind of
She
stuff.
does wedding cakes, everything.
Oh wow, yeah.
I love
Awesome.
a lot.
I've got a bad sweet
Too.
I would not have done well growing up with somebody that made
Bro,
cakes.
it was horrible. Cookies, cake, like she makes
I can
all
believe it.
desserts,
I believe it.
anything.
Oh,
Like my
man.
mom literally makes anything.
I love desserts.
Asian
man.
cuisine, like in the culinary school, and everything. So like she's trained and everything. But
Oh wow, okay.
she started off as just a Southern cook, and then went to culinary school.
Yeah, people have definitely an inclination for that because it's just in our blood. I feel like, you know what I mean.
Like I watched her follow recipe books before she ever went to culinary school.
Okay.
Like we were in there sifting the flour with her.
Nice.
So like she taught us how to cook. Like my brother used to own a food truck.
So you know how to cook too.
That's how I get the hose.
Yeah, okay.
Look, baby girl, I cook for you right now. All I need is some pussy and peace. But you gotta take dabs with me too. But you gotta take dabs with me too. I can't have a bitch that can't dab.
Yeah.
Rule.
Will this mess up the mic? Speaking of dabs, right?
But have you ever dated somebody who didn't smoke?
That didn't smoke?
Yeah.
Girl right now doesn't.
Oh,
yeah. She's like supportive and she loves that shit. She always is smelling my jars and all that, but she doesn't smoke.
Yeah, some of my college ex.
But we went into it, knowing that, and so it works really well. Actually, like it works better because like it saves money, but also it saves time because like I feel like when both people smoke, you kind of into the like smoking too much and all that. Whereas now it's like I just smoke what I need to smoke and get right back to work. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And she's not egging me on, but not liking it as much. She's just doing her own thing, and so I get to do my own thing. And so it's a little.
My ex was cool with it. She started pledging.
Okay.
In college. My sister, she graduated from UGA too.
Oh, okay.
It was my dream school, that or Harvard.
Yeah.
I ended up like, let me go to a HBCU.
Okay.
Tuskegee. And then I transferred over to Savannah afterwards. Not Savannah State, like Armstrong.
Okay. Horse is running on it. You got more?
Of course, baby. I go camping.
You go camping,
yes,
huh? I gotta buy it too. For my grill for camping. That's why I buy it by the case.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I tell them at the register. I glamp if I camp. Everything's electric.
Yeah, right. I have an e-nail thing, you know what I mean? Like a coil, but I don't ever use it. I don't know why. If I'm gonna go electric, I go with the Puffco. But
with this shit.
Just
what's this? Tallyman?
Just torch it. The one we just hit?
Yeah. No, I was looking at this.
Was Moombo. Yeah, a couple different ones, but
give me something that's what's that green?
Here, try that. You want to try the Tallyman? I got one that's open.
I'm gonna put it in the electric. Even though the terps on that is crazy.
There's Tally.
See, this is what people don't understand. Like really low key with it. A lot of people will be like, think I'm new to cannabis. But like I've been around for a long time in the industry, but I was going to say this is what I'm used to. Like I get waxed by the jar like this for years. Like now like 2 gram pucks.
Right.
That's me being nice. Like I want to try your shit.
Right.
Like if I'm actually buying shit and I'm like sitting at the house.
Yeah, you want the baller jar.
Baller jar. Yeah. You already know I was gonna say baller jar. Look.
A lot of the popular hash makers don't do baller jars. They do them every now and then, but so a lot goes into making good hash. So
definitely.
It's not cheap at all.
It
takes a lot of time. So like the problem is that the bulk market is one thing and the consumer market is another thing. And if you're a bulk a really good hash maker, like people want your bulk prices, and you don't make money that way. So like you have to gram it up, 2 gram it up.
On that was crazy.
On the Tally?
No, what you just gave me before.
I'm
really tasting it
the
right
granny
now.
candy.
That shit was delicious.
That was something my friends bred.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
But exactly what he was saying is so true. Because like the thing about it is, all right. So
people don't want to pay an ounce.
I'm willing to pay high.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Well, you get what you pay for.
Only before like me on the road, me filming, me really working in the industry started.
Right.
But these flights are expensive.
Oh yeah, it's all expensive.
I don't always make money back on events.
Yeah,
and that's not my point.
Sure, yeah.
My point is to create the community and really like.
And it's coming back to you on the back end. Maybe that's harder to value that. You know what I mean?
I might get some free terps.
Right. So like transactional, it's not going to come out ahead.
I just want, even if there's like there, because I hate saying vendors, I want real brands.
Yeah.
I want those growers to make that money.
Exactly.
I don't care. Like, as long as I break even,
yeah.
Sometimes I don't do that, but that's fine. But basically, what I'm saying is, before all this started, 2000, yeah,
Right.
I go to work. I have a job.
Yeah.
But I don't have, like, if I make more money outside of my job in order to satiate my habits.
Right. Well, and it's expensive. You know what I mean? So smoking hash is expensive, especially smoking good hash. So, not necessarily for everybody, and that's fine.
Exactly.
Or it's like a special occasion thing. You know what I mean? Like you buy one of those $200 jars when you're having a birthday or like New Year's or you're having a big party or something like that. It's not has to be your everyday consumption. You know what I mean? Like, so buy some rosin, bulk rosin, or some BHO or something for your everyday. But it's nice to have the best of the best every now and then. You know what I mean? Especially if you really care about what you're consuming, what you're putting in your body. Like, it's good to have the good stuff. Well, yeah, of course, but not everybody's willing to do that.
Yeah.
Of course, obviously. And that's what people see on Instagram is they see people that are trapping and they see growers and hash makers and they see them just consuming hash like nothing. But most people don't have access like that to the expensive stuff. And, nothing wrong with that. It's just a different crowd, you know what I mean? A different market. There's something for everybody. And the main point is finding clean cannabis. Whatever your price point is, it pays to know your grower and it be somebody that you trust.
Quote, know your grower.
It really pays because you look somebody in the grower, if you look somebody in the face when you're selling it to them, it's a lot harder to poison that person. Does that make sense? So like if you're some big conglomerate and you're just pumping out pounds of weed, you're never seeing your customers. You're selling it to a distro that's getting broken down to people that are bringing it out to the East Coast. Then that's getting broken down to somebody else. It's going through 10 people before it gets to you. That whoever sprayed, growing it, they could have sprayed stuff on there and not even thought about it because they're never going to see their customers. So what do they care? It's all just about the bottom line and making sure that they make money. And that's just not what I'm about at all. So clean cannabis is the utmost important thing. Medicine, and you don't want to poison yourself when you're trying to medicate yourself. So your grower goes a long ways, and just having that kind of relationship and trust is big. So yeah, I don't really trust all the cheap packs come in because there's a reason that those are here. You know what I mean? There's a reason they couldn't sell those in their market and they had to push them here. I mean, people, that's their whole model. I get it, but the reason that it made it out here and that it's super cheap still. So just beware. Pay attention to what you're consuming and where it's coming from.
And it's okay to spend a little extra and smoke a little less.
That too, because you won't have to smoke as much. The fresh weed is way stronger than not fresh weed. So
that eighth of toad venom I got lasted me a while.
Exactly.
Oh my god!
You get something like that, and you won't have to smoke much.
Have a puck up in the evening.
Yeah.
Bye.
Kind of shit you don't want to smoke in the morning for sure. Day ruiner.
Been fucking myself. I got to start doing better Saturday morning rituals because waking up and knocking myself back out is crazy.
Yeah.
That's basically what I've been doing every Saturday.
You need that though.
A little recovery
you need
day.
A nap day, on the couch, and
I'm tired of damn. I was feeling to get real existential here. This is about to go away from cannabis completely. And, give me 5 seconds to do that. I'm tired of waking up and going to work every day. I'm lazy.
It's a grind, man.
Yeah, it's like this. I know this isn't for me. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not putting it down. Like, it's for. I love those people. I wish we get a higher wage. All of us, everybody, would get a better health insurance, a better life to where you can buy high end shit. But I know I'm not supposed to be doing this.
Yeah. It's a rigged game these days. Man.
Yeah.
You used to be able to work a good job, blue collar job, whatever, buy, house, have 2 cars, a family. It's just not the same anymore. It's a fucking rigged game now.
And have an in-house bar.
Yeah.
Alcohol was the weed back then, so.
The rich get richer, the poor get poorer. It's just, that's how it is.
And that's why, that's the thing of definitely shop if you have the ability because everybody doesn't with growers like this because shit like this is still exclusive. But if you have a chance, I feel like everybody should at least grow one plant in their lifetime.
I agree. If anybody needs help or has questions about growing, I'm an open book. I don't gatekeep. I love helping new growers get through a first crop. Is just even if you're growing vegetables, help you out. About uh, anything that you're going to consume yourself. You'll see when you do it how special it is and how gratifying and rewarding it is to like something and eat it or smoke it. It's really is a game changer. So
I felt in high school when I started like grew artichokes, tomatoes, and peppers in the backyard.
Okay.
And when we first ate them, I was like, "Yeah, this is me."
I know, and they taste better than the stuff you get at the grocery store.
Way better.
Commercial food is not good. Yeah, if you don't, it's still going to be better. Like, I don't care if it's your first time growing a tomato, it's going to be better than the one you get at Kroger. It just is.
Just like water in Kroger.
Yeah, it's just water. Exactly.
Like tomatoes have a flavor.
But yeah, the best way to start growing. So like a lot of people want to think that they need to know everything before they start. But it's good to do some research first and just know the basics. But the best way to do it is to do it. So like get that clone, plant that seed, get started, and then care about the plant. It's going to force you everything else to fall in place. And a lot of people like a hard time getting over that initial hump of getting started their first time growing something. And the best way to do it is just to do it. And once that seed pops and you start seeing growth, or you get that clone and you start seeing roots and you start seeing new leaves, like you're gonna get excited about it. And if you don't, then maybe growing's not for you. But if you want to grow, then you're probably at least a little excited about it. And when you start seeing the growth, I promise you, then everything will fall into place. You get that light, you'll get that tint, you'll get the humidity right, you'll get the temperature right. You know what I mean? Just start doing it. Best way to do it.
I just got upset.
Why?
My bad. Because I pushed the memory away.
Oh no.
And it came back. But 3 weeks after I rescued that son bitch, I had a plant. It was 6 months old.
Oh yeah.
He ate the fuck out that bitch.
Oh no. The dog ate it?
Yeah, it was a few weeks.
Yeah.
I was about to change the light cycle.
Okay. It was big if it was that old.
It was big.
I was going to say.
And he had been ignoring the fuck out of it for so long.
Yeah.
I thought it was good. I thought we were straight.
Yeah. He was all cool with it.
I turned my back.
Oh, man. He wanted some lettuce.
Yeah. I was just rinsing it. I was flushing the soil. I was going to add new nutrients.
Okay.
I was trying to go by the book. And I turn around, and it's his new chew toy. He's
man.
everywhere. It's just flailing around.
That's the worst, man.
And like...
Shit happens, though. Yeah.
Solid minutes before I noticed it.
Oh, yeah.
So it was like...
Yeah, he got the whole thing.
Yeah, it was... haven't popped the seed since.
Well, it's, time is right. You'll do it.
Yeah. Definitely. Like, right? Damn, I forgot that happened.
Let the dog get a little older.
Yeah.
That puppy energy out of there.
Like, I decide whether or not to neuter him. I know. Hey, listen. I know my hippie friends are like, neuter him. Yeah, it's enough strays out there. I'm not fucking anything.
It's funny, though. You say that, but like, I feel like hippies can go either way. Some hippies are like, oh, no, don't harm nature. Like, don't alter nature. Don't neuter it. But then the other half of hippies are like, it's a social problem. We need to neuter them. So, like, funny, like, how even in the hippie community, it splits both ways. Like,
exactly. That's why I tell people, like, so, if you were into a group, and I'm not saying any names or any hats, and they all agree it's a problem. Like, you have to have individuality.
Nature is to be different. We're all unique.
Exactly.
So, like, yeah.
They were, like, workers was over my neck because I wouldn't hate Drake. And I'm like,
oh, yeah.
That's not even important to
that whole thing. That's not to my life. That's maybe some people's lives, but certainly not mine. Yeah,
crazy. I don't want to hate anybody. How about that? But
and you won anyway because he was in this fucking Super Bowl halftime. Like, didn't get shit. So
exactly. And
as far as I'm concerned,
they're just two people we make rich.
Yeah, that's exactly the amount of money they make.
Everybody won that was not a poor person,
and all that is probably manufactured anyways. Yeah. Probably are good friends. Yeah. It's all just for
that's what I tell people, like, just worry about
for show.
Your community.
Yeah. What's where it's at. Being present in your life and paying attention to what's around you and not like or Instagram gazing or whatever is the more around it is important.
Exactly. Like too much love to be given to our fellow brothers that we can see on the
Exactly.
daily, work with on the regular. Because in order to build, like especially a cannabis community in Atlanta, because the way I felt at PuffCon is the way I used to feel in Savannah.
Yeah.
Like I could go outside and
It's
go over
such
to
a good
homie's
vibe.
house. Yeah. I just went and picked up some nice clean ass BHO, some
Right.
shatter.
And everyone's
Right
excited
over.
about the hash. Everybody's so nice and like.
I feel like out west you could really just go to your friend's house and just dab. Like that's what I used to do in college. Like,
Right.
and I get it. You grow, people change. Like people have kids, people have families. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about literally like we have a stash like the pop-ups we used to throw. Nobody's putting glass at those pop-ups.
Right.
Nobody's putting out puff codes at those pop-ups.
It's a different crowd, you know. We got to keep the culture alive and not big money grab and focus as much on marketing and flashy and instead a quality product.
Yeah. It's huge, but it was quality.
It's quality products.
Turp Basil's the same way.
Marketing is great when it's in reinforcing a quality product, but marketing on its own is just a gimmick. You know what I mean? So like they're not putting as much attention and into the product that they are into the marketing and the packaging. Something's wrong. You know what I mean? So like it starts with the product first, and then you can build on that and more brand awareness and brand strength with marketing. But you lose that product. I mean, tons of companies about like Boys. They used to be a gold standard, and nobody talks about Jungle Boys anymore because their product got worse.
I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Cookies, same thing. Their product
didn't have those
now.
bad bitches over there at the Jungle Boys tent, I probably wouldn't have went over there.
I didn't go over there.
But they were giving away free hash too. So
exactly. They were the only ones giving away free hash. Nobody else was giving away free hash. People were giving dabs out, but like you don't see Wook Sauce giving hash. You don't see For My Head giving out free hash. They don't have to because they have a quality product and have good marketing to go with it. I mean, Gardens and Terps Army had the biggest thing there, but they're throwing out a quality product most of the time. I don't know about the $300 Z, but I know that.
I started
exactly.
Laughing.
No, it was.
Hey,
and it was right in front. I came out of the VIP and it was just right there, and that was the first thing I saw.
Y'all know
I literally started cracking up, and I was just like, "Man,
y'all
know they're gonna sell out because it's the most expensive thing there, and that's what they're going for." And I've had some of Preferred Gardens Mix Light Z flower, and it was very good.
No, the flower was crazy,
but I just I don't know. If you can get it, you don't have a problem with anybody getting what they can get for it.
A few years ago,
but the product better be fucking good. It's all I gotta say. Fire.
And y'all know y'all my heart.
And I've had better Z. I promise. Farming Stone has a Z out right now. He's calling Vintage Z, and it's the best Z I've ever had. And it was very affordable. I don't remember how much it was, but it was very affordable.
I've had
and it's by far the best Z I've ever had. So
my first Turp Basil. Son of a bitch.
What is that, an alarm?
You better stop.
Nah. Oh, okay.
It keeps a reminder because I got a feeling I'm supposed to be on another game show and I keep fucking. It's been weeks and they've asked me to submit something and I haven't.
Oh, okay.
And that alarm reminds me. Like
you doing?
Paper. Like a form.
Oh, okay.
Just like it's so long.
So it was just a reminder. Is what you're saying.
I do game shows. Like I'm an actor too.
Okay. You're like appear on game shows.
Again. Yeah. I'm about to be on TV again if I submit this. But kind of hit me up the flight back. Like I was getting on the plane. So it's been that long since they've been waiting since PuffCon.
So they're waiting on it. So this is not the first time you've snoozed that reminder.
I snooze it every day.
We all do it. There's always those things that we aren't good at that we just are like, I'll put that one off.
And it sounds cocky, but they hit me up. I didn't hit them up.
Okay.
So the team, remember you want to be on this show too?
Yeah. Cool. There you go. It's nice to be invited back.
This is like my 5th one this year. I think I'm gonna chill. Like, I gotta check. Anyway, y'all.
I'm not nothing. They probably is it in Atlanta?
Yeah, it films.
So at least you're not having to like travel along with it. But.
I wish.
I've got friends that work like the Tyler Perry Studios and stuff.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah, it's crazy how many people they employ. Like the movie production scene here, it's huge.
Like I walk into a set and I know 3 people there already. It's
really
hilarious. Every
time. I have a lot of friends that are in.
And because I'm a stand-up comedian, I know the writers. like that.
Talent. I don't know much of the talent. I just know the
Yeah, I know
like
the
people working the
production
lights
crew
and the
too.
rigs and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know the
yeah, yeah,
rigs too because of SCAD and
yeah.
like some of the stand-up comedians, they work like rigs and
Oh,
shit.
okay,
Like
okay,
Ferg, he a camera guy.
okay.
He do like he do comedy with 85 South.
Oh, okay. No.
But like the last one, I did Steve Urkel's comedy show with my twin.
Okay.
And like, you work there? Because you gotta tell them that because you
It's
know
on
cheating.
streaming, like game show.
It's on the game show
Network. Okay.
But like I was like, I don't know nobody on this set. Thank God.
Eh.
All right.
Nice.
Forgetting that he told me he worked on that set on
Oh,
the right
okay.
crew. Like
That's
I
funny.
didn't know because fucking so Urkel walks out, cloud of smoke.
Really?
Yeah.
He smokes?
Purple Urkel.
That's no. Of
He
course, he smokes purple Urkel.
And then I see my homeboy Ronnie walk out and he smokes.
Uh-huh.
Ronnie was on Bad Boys of Comedy.
Okay.
Like famous.
Okay.
I'm like, I just like I don't know him. Because I'm not cheating. I'm just smart. I know stuff.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Trivia type game.
Yeah. I very high IQ.
Yeah.
I'm still stupid. So he gets closer and I look up and I'm like, what up, Ronnie? Fuck! I said it like it just comes out anyway.
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to say nothing.
Yeah, you're not
like he even knew like did you? That's what he said. Like
do they tape those like all is it like
yeah.
Okay.
Months ahead of time, weeks.
No, I do like or is it just one long
Well, it's
recording?
mostly like
you know what I mean? Like it'd be like, oh, we need to do that over again.
Only
and
like
that question and answer it again.
Not the question.
You see what I'm saying?
The little like the witty retorts that most hosts have, they'll reshoot those.
Okay. Or they'll do a bunch of them and pick some or whatever.
And then
okay. But like the game show part is all just one take.
Through.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Really
mess up or something.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Or
most
get get the alternate because this guy's not good.
But it's a fun time. Good food.
Yeah.
Cool people.
Yeah.
And you get to win some money, man. And the first one I did was like Our Family.
Okay.
That was like a contestants there.
Oh, wow.
For 2 months.
Okay. You go back multiple times.
Well, no, they put us in a hotel.
Oh, you stay and do it.
Yeah,
okay.
they bus us there every morning. They flew people from all over the world.
Wow.
And we all lived in a hotel, like hotels off Lithia Springs.
Okay.
And it was hilarious. Like some people, like, they leave their home for 2 months.
Wow.
I was in Atlanta. I went home some nights.
Yeah, that's nice.
I drove. I just went home.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like,
if you're close, so why not, right?
And they gave us a per diem. I'm like
yeah. Okay.
Like
yeah, just that, right?
Yeah. Hey, I had fun, but like, there we go. It's on both phones. But anyway, we were just talking about titanium nails earlier. And
oh
shit,
gosh.
Right?
Yeah.
So
do not miss those.
The red means go days.
Yeah, I don't miss red hot dabs. I probably did permanent damage for sure.
I for sure hurt myself.
It yeah, it was a good time. But we there. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't any better.
I used to wake up.
I wonder if any of that stuff tasted good.
Right?
You know what I mean?
Like I did because like
it would smell good, right? I mean, it smelled good.
I would weigh some. I would low temp some.
I didn't. Back when I first started dabbing, we had no idea to low temp.
I was just trying shit.
Yeah, we did. I didn't for
only because
a year probably. I don't even remember how long it was.
Actually,
I did it way too long.
My low temps were accidental. It was
well. See, that's what
it was right when like the propane was running out.
That's how it came about. It was accidental. Like you did, and then you leave it, and then you still try it, and you're like, oh wait.
Yeah. Or my propane only had that much left.
There's flavor to this. Wait a second.
Ooh, there's terps in this.
Yeah. So glad whoever figured it out.
I think the taste really came into play when they started like adding terps to diamonds.
Oh yeah. I wasn't around for that. I was already pressing flower rosin when that happened, and so I was just smoking flower rosin at that point out of my own stuff. So luckily, I got to skip the bad BHO diamond crazy era. Dude, I smoked good BHO. Which, there was good BHO back in the day. There was really good BHO.
Really good.
Yeah, luckily I started doing flower rosin when that came about, and then
as soon as I heard the word,
then live rosin after that.
As soon as I heard the word solventless, I was like, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
was on that immediately because I'd washed bubble from dry trim and the thousands, and
dude, it was a time where
so I knew what that was. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Shit was getting so dirty
when it started coming back.
The poop soup was getting so bad. Like I backed the bubble hash on me for a while. Like
dabbable stuff. Just
knifing, putting snakes in my joints.
Exactly.
Like and then think around the rising days, like 2015, I was back. I think 2016, I got my first banger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can't remember what I had. Yeah, like the small one with like the sloped top. You know what I mean? That was the first one I had. Then titanium. Well, I did titanium and then I did ceramic for a long time.
Ceramic, definitely.
Was huge for a while because it had way better flavor than the titanium.
Yeah.
But
were red hot.
they started saying bad stuff about ceramic, I think, because it was so porous that it, especially if you're using ISO and stuff, like you hold the ISO and you're really not supposed to inhale ISO. Isopropyl alcohol. It's not good for you.
Yeah, no.
And
the things we've done.
But yeah, and then I did ceramic for a long time. I had one that was like the donut style titanium nail, and then it had like a big that on top of it that was also ceramic, and it was heavy as shit, you know.
Dabber at the end of the dome.
Yeah,
mine had like at the dome. It was a dabber too.
Oh yeah, on the other side.
Yeah,
yeah.
Of course.
You know, the full,
That guy, if you didn't have the full Hedi
exactly.
combo,
the combo tool, yeah.
And when it came out,
now everybody
they didn't have caps. There was no caps. Like you cap it yourself or fluid.
Or you use the bottom of your jar. I always just use the bottom of the fucking jar. Yeah. Melting the hash in the jar when you're doing that, but not ideal.
I got a crazy question because like they don't get like in the South, but we was in these trenches. How many G pens did you break in your pocket?
You're talking like I didn't really do many of those.
The ones that you self-load?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't really do many of those. Just I was growing and stuff, so I didn't never really get into like the tens and stuff like that.
No, nigga.
I didn't do many of those. So like the blur
I'm
era,
not even talking about like
you're talking the old school ones where you had to load stuff into them.
Yeah,
like the before came along though.
Yeah, like G pens.
Yeah, those were the. I had one that was called like Cloud, something like that.
Yeah.
But it was so shitty.
They had
it was
the button on it,
and it had like you could do flour or rosin or no rosin. It was BHO obviously, but if you did flour out of it one time, it was ruined.
Disgusting
for fucking BHO after that. You know what I mean? So it's like you may as well have two different ones.
We didn't know anything about like ISO back then, so like
no, they would just get dirty and clogged and stop working.
Yeah,
they would just stop working.
Yeah, and then they had coils in them.
No, I mean saved us all as far as like being able to do hash easily on the go.
Yeah, that first
if it weren't for Puffco, I would probably smoke a lot more flour. but it's a game as far as like loading pen because I never liked the distillate pens. Like I know it goes into distillate and how unsavory that market is.
I wasn't a screw top pen guy either.
Yeah. That's the number one selling product in cannabis is distillates. Distillate.
I don't do the pens right now.
Followed closely by crappy pre-roll joints.
Yeah,
that's the number 2 product. So,
and I know there's people doing rosin pens, like clean, good ones out there, good companies. I'm just not.
But
I'm not a pen guy.
There's only some terps, in my opinion. There's only some terps that come across well in a rosin pen.
Papaya,
fruity stuff. You know what I mean, like orange terps, super boof, stuff like that. That comes across well in a rosin pen because to do a rosin pen, you're partially decarbing the rosin. So you're using heat to get the rosin to be in a more liquid state so that it can actually be loaded into a pen and dab and vaporized. So you're burning off terpenes when you're doing that. And there's something about those, like the fruit type terpenes, that even with heat, they maintain terpene. So whatever it is a higher boiling point, or it's not a terpene, it's a volatile sulfur compound, or we don't know yet. That's still tastes good. But yeah, maybe you get 1 or 2 hits that taste like the rosin should taste, but then after that, it just tastes like popcorn burned. You know what I mean? Like you may as well be smoking flower rosin at that point. And so there's very few rosin carts that I'll try, and it has to be a good brand, and it has to be one of like 3 or 4 strains, like Super Boof or something like that.
Oh yeah.
That know the terps are going to come through and last through the whole rosin pot. Otherwise, it's like $50 for a half gram of crappy rosin. It's just like, get out of here.
And that's actually one of my favorite newer strains, Super Boof.
It's pretty good. I mean, old school terp. It's been around. It's been redone a few times. People say it's blackberry is just
on it. Yeah, definitely.
But Great orange terp, big stainer, types of terps, or you can do a dab and then it'll stain your rig, and you do 3 more dabs and you're still tasting the super
Yeah,
boof or
super
whatever. Yeah,
boof.
yeah. I have a problem with it.
I had Tortuga clubs.
Okay, I've never had any of their stuff, but I
Oh yeah,
talked to him.
his shit's
I know
fun.
we keep meaning to meet.
Yeah,
I've heard good things, and he looks
I'm
like he's
there
doing good things. So
7 years
he's doing
strong with
big
that
things
nigga.
too. I'm not doing big things like
Oh
that,
yeah,
but
yeah, yeah. He's funny.
hard in the paint for sure.
Yeah,
I love to see it. We need more people doing that.
he be busy.
We need to bring the stigmas and bring legalization, man, and prohibition for good down here.
Yeah, because this shit sucks. Because to be
It does
honest with
suck,
you,
man.
I feel like Atlanta would be a lot more headier if it was legal.
It would,
Like,
because people would be able to come out of the woodworks and meet each other more freely. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
and full understanding, we both know, like, you're from South.
Right.
Like, you just grow up around white people.
No, yeah.
You know, with glass and black people.
Oh yeah, I mean absolutely.
It's like to
No,
us.
using a torch, it looks
Yeah.
like you're smoking crack. I understand
And because
completely.
that's not just with black people.
Another reason
That's with Southern people in general, like crack,
and
meth,
like New Yorkers, and
yeah.
I mean a whole bunch of different cultures that
Because even though he's
will
from
use a torch and a nail.
exactly.
But that's why Puffco is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
They hash accessible to people that would never otherwise use hash. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Yeah.
Because like on our podcast, like it's a black thing, like it is, but it's more than that. It's a rural thing because
it is.
Like a lot of us have seen our family members do drugs, like suburbs, not suburbs.
Right.
If you're from the South, it's a thing.
Yeah.
Like the thing is, like
there's nothing to do.
Exactly what I was going to say.
People
no matter
do drugs when there's nothing to do.
you go in New York and LA, plenty of things to do. You can go to a southern city and there's still not things to do.
Right.
Like if full city, full commerce, that adds state and the country, and you got to drive 40 minutes to get to the nearest skating rink.
Yeah.
Like it's new, like locally. So in the big cities, there's still people doing drugs that aren't healthy for you when we were growing up. Like as we got older, a lot of those people got off of it. And a lot of people are more.
Some people made it, some people didn't.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. But
a lot of people are more cannabis inclined in our generation, though.
The stigma's still there, though, with the torch and the nail.
Exactly.
It looks like you're about to freebase or something. So,
exactly. I'm a festival kid. I done seen people get high. I'd followed a lot of people on tours. Like, Base Neck, listen, I remember I went to Gratifly Festival in 2013. It was in like Westminster, South Carolina. Waterfalls everywhere.
Nice.
People naked in them. It was beautiful.
Nice.
So Papadocio's doing the set, right? And we're standing up.
Uh-huh.
You just hit with a cloud of Deemsters. Just
oh gosh.
Just all the way wafting to the back.
Yeah.
And I'm like, who the fuck is blasting off on their feet, bro?
I don't understand that either. And I see people doing it at festivals, and I'm just like, I don't see the appeal in doing that in a crowd full of people at a concert. Like that's something I would do at home, sitting like exactly like this.
Exactly. Like
I understand the whole doing it in a crowd at a concert standing up. That doesn't seem like fun to me at all.
DMT is not a part
That's
of
what mushrooms and acid are
for.
Not DMT.
It's so like I think like I few more years kept like because I was the guy. At the festivals, raw stuff.
Oh
if you wanted it, I
got
it. But, after a few years, I was like, this is getting weird. And then the festival started getting bigger.
Yeah.
Coachella used to be small.
Yeah.
I remember when Coachella was small.
Coachella.
Like, I was out, bro. I was a hippie.
I haven't gone to a lot of festivals. I mean, I've gone to Tier and stuff, but
I've
been to some widespread shows and fish shows.
Yeah. I'm not a fish show.
No, no, not your.
I'm a deadhead.
Okay, me too. I'm not as big of a fish fan either.
Watch this motherfucker. A
lot of their music's just goofy.
You think because you played a piece of glass?
Yeah, right.
My bad. I'm happy for your innovation. Let me stop. But
yeah.
Like back when I was growing up, like going to Victor's, we like trimming just to get it.
Okay.
Like going like trips out where it's just nose full of pollen, like nose just trimming.
Yeah,
sucked.
I used to
on big grows, but
I would when I first getting into live rosin and I couldn't smoke flower rosin anymore. I would fly to Colorado, and come back. You know what I mean? Like same day. Same day trips.
But
You know what I mean?
with
Like,
us, we build their weeds because if you trim it, they'll give it to you cheaper. If
yeah,
you help them out,
right,
like they don't. I just want it. They take it off of that.
right.
And so yeah, that's what we're doing. And then like I said, my dumbass, we fucking back Savannah, Georgia, humidity out this world, turkey baster,
Yeah.
fucking
So
butane.
that's the other thing you brought up, the humidity. Flour is hard to do here because of our humidity. So like you always hear about Colorado having dry weed. Well, we have the opposite problem. It is harder to dry good weed properly here. In California, you have to understand that their room temp and humidity is exactly what cannabis wants. So like you can just leave your jar open in Cali and it's fine. If you leave your jar open here, it could have been dry, completely wet. You know what I mean? The humidity will reabsorb all that shit. So packaging is important here. Drying and curing is so important here. You got to get it to dried to a certain level, or you'll get mold. And so many people have problems with mold. It's just, it produce good flour here than somewhere like California.
Exactly.
It just is. Yeah. Some places are better at it than
and that's
others.
why.
So when you get it done well, give them. You know what I mean?
That basically goes into just farming and regional crops.
Yeah.
Regional crops. If like that's why indoor was created in greenhouses and stuff like that, in order for you to grow stuff that doesn't naturally grow
exactly
where you live at.
Yeah, some places you grow weed outside, like full outdoor
you can't limits
stuff.
here.
Yeah.
You shouldn't. Yeah, you shouldn't.
Yeah.
But if you do indoors and you try to recreate that climate, you could probably have some amazing bananas.
Right. The
it's
funny
the same
thing
with
is,
weed.
we're the peach state, right? But peaches don't grow well here. They get fucking powdery mildew.
Yeah.
So it's really funny that I don't even think we're the number one peach producing state.
Well, our number one is blueberries.
Is it really?
Yeah.
It's not corn or I mean it's like soy or something.
In the world.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought it was like soy or peanuts, cotton.
We go nuts.
I like blueberries. I've grown some lemonade blueberries, and they were amazing. They were the best blueberries I've ever had. They were so good.
I used to grow boysenberries.
I've never done that.
Red berries for a while.
Yeah.
And
raspberries, blackberries. Okay.
And
I've never grown peaches. They get powdery mildew.
Yeah, they get mildew.
They do, man.
Especially if
it's hard to grow them here.
You have to constantly go out there and spray them with vinegar.
Okay.
Yeah.
That probably kills the mildew. Yeah.
And my grandmother, just like, I'm talking about a pecan tree.
Yeah. My grandfather had trees, so we had whenever we were down there to visit, we would go pick pecans up off the ground. And that's what people don't understand is you literally just scoop them up off the ground. You like sweep them into a trash can, basically like a dustpan.
And go pick them up. We make money selling them, everything.
Yeah.
But then my grandma had this front yard. It's not really a front yard, it's a plot, but it's like she owned it. Like it was big enough, but it was a muscadine.
Okay. Muscadine, make muscadine wine. I do too. I vegetable garden in my yard. We should all turn our yards into vegetable gardens. Growing grass is the stupidest thing you can do with your yard.
Yeah, that's what my dad like. My mama was really as it, but she would go over there and help my grandmother with her stuff. But like mom's white picket, like mom wasn't keeping up with the Joneses person.
Okay.
Like in my mom was like militant as fuck. More Malcolm than she is MLK. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But at the same, what would people think?
I
want to live like the white
I grew up in suburbs, and that's all you hear is what would the neighbors think.
Yeah, like my mom was suburban, even in the hood.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, like,
I'm not about. I don't care what people think.
Exactly. Me neither. Oh my God! Like my mom, I ask my mom all the time. You got shame. I don't give a fuck.
Right. I'm good.
I don't want to hurt anybody.
Yeah.
I don't want to do anything bad to anybody, malicious in any way. But at the end of the day, if it's just me, like, and it's a thing, and a lot of sisters gonna be watching this and be like, share your trauma. It's not trauma, I promise you. My mom and my best
we
friend.
all have trauma. Yeah, we all have trauma.
My mom would with my shirt off. Don't nobody want to see that. Put your shirt on because I'm fat.
Yeah, that's not
now I do comedy with my shirt off. Like I
Right.
don't.
As long as you're okay with
Yeah.
yourself, that's all that matters.
'Cause
It
even
doesn't
as a
matter. Then it
kid-
does. You know, it doesn't matter what else thinks. Because I'm
Exactly.
cool with me. You know, like, that's all.
As a kid, I would turn around like, "Mama, I don't care. I'm about to go check the mail."
Well,
Hey.
but really, so when people say things like that, it's really them projecting their own insecurities, right?
Yeah.
Like she must have some kind of way about you.
Oh yeah, she would
being
tell
fat.
us
You
because
see
if
what
they made a joke about it, she straight up defensive. I'm like, "Mama,
Right.
it's just a joke."
It was just her feeling that way,
Yeah.
and she was projecting that
Because
on you.
like
And
even to the day, she feel bad. I feel like it's my fault. You got fat. I'm like, it doesn't matter.
right.
At this point, it's up to me to lose it.
Right.
There's nothing you can.
No, it has
Yeah,
nothing to
like,
do with you. It's got
yeah.
nothing to do with you, period.
Exactly.
Right.
Like
Right.
they're just the
Exactly.
crap shoot God gave me.
Right.
I still skateboarded. I still play sports.
Exactly.
I still
You don't let it
I outlast
change,
a lot
hold
of
you
skinny
back or
people.
change your how you act.
I was great. And
I was skateboarding.
oh, listen, that's how I tore my ACL. I was bumming the heel, like
Ooh, I would hurt myself so bad if I tried to do it now.
And to be honest with you, I don't want to. I know this mom would never want to hear, but Mom, I'm gonna be honest with you. I get NBA player numbers of pussy.
Oh,
I get a lot.
Oh,
hey, I get more than I should. Hey, he's crazy over here.
Man.
But and see, that's what community is about. Like, I be watching cannabis podcasts. I'm like, yeah, let's reflect. What were you doing back in 2018? That's cool, but like, let's be human.
Mm-hmm.
We kicking. Right, we
high. The best part about cannabis is it brings people. It brings different like interests together. Umbrella of cannabis. So like you can have you know have people that love the outdoors. You can have deadheads, but they all get together and can relate. But we're all human at the end of the day. Cannabis is just a part of all of our lives. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
There's more to all of us. It's just a common thing that we can unite around because cannabis brings, you know what I mean?
And think about somebody.
And so that's the camaraderie is
you understand Outcast and NBA YoungBoy, and then you show them Shake Down Street, and they're like, okay,
yeah, exactly.
This is why y'all listen to Grateful Dead. I'm like, yeah, I mean, it's not like this,
right?
But I love everything that did. But like, it brings people of all walks of life together to enjoy it. Because like, come on, bro, y'all the first night of PuffCon,
right?
I want to say something that probably can't be said, but that shit was way blacker than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah,
like I'm talking like, walking around with codes, like because you see on this side, like we said, over here, you're not gonna see that.
No,
we're not there yet.
No, it's yeah. There's a huge community there. There's a huge. And I'm
talking
Hispanic.
About the hoodest of the hoodest.
Yeah, a huge there. You know, it's every man. They had their all get along because of hash, because of weed. Exactly. You know what I mean? Like no, there's people. There's Hedi black for sure, dude.
Super like, Hedi out there. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all over here. Like, it's a beautiful, like, especially when you like some like clean bikes, right? Shit, this goddamn beautiful and hash like this. It doesn't weigh as heavy on your lungs, and you're not probably gonna want to smoke it out of a backwood. To be honest with you, nothing wrong with a backwood.
I mean, you still want to smoke it out,
but like it's just gonna leave a better impression. Some people on love your body. Backwood.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna do more shit with your life, with your day, with your lungs. Like
it's not gonna tire you out like sprayed stuff. And fresh cannabis, CBN is what makes you sleepy, and it's what gives you the munchies. And CBN, it converts over time. THC converts into CBN over time through degradation, oxidation. So the older your cannabis is, the more sleepy and couch locky and munchies inducing it's going to be. The fresher the weed, the more psychoactive and energizing it's going to be, and the better your high is going to be, period. Because CBN just lethargic. So if some people like that out of their cannabis, and that's why some people go like OG better, because naturally OG is going to give you more of a stony, couch locky high.
Start airing this bitch out. I hate OG. Go
ahead. You don't, but you know what I mean. It's So like older, if you can get sativa that's really old and it's still going to make you sleepy. So I like smoking fresher weed because it's something I can consume all day and it doesn't like wear me out. You know what I mean? I don't get like, I just don't get lethargic. I keep a clear head. That's what rosin's really good for that too. Rosin's a smoke, and then at night I'll do some melt, and that's
Yes.
what gets you tired more like weed does. You know what I mean, or more stony. Anyways, but yeah, fresh is a different. Yeah, and that's to consume. So yeah.
And because look, I'm not gonna lie, it was at a point in time like you couldn't get to eat. Like that was a one other day where I forget to eat. And so I was like, man, I forgot where I was. I was in North Carolina.
Yeah.
And it was in CBN, like in the gas station. And I was like, y'all not around? Oh, let's go. Like,
no, and that's why it works for cancer patients and people with,
and
they
CBG.
don't want to eat, or medicine's making them not eat, or whatever.
Oh,
yeah.
And then like CBG definitely great for sleep, like for relaxation. I would mix.
One thing you don't see as much anymore is like 1-to-1 strains. It's like one THC to one
CBD, bro.
And that stuff gets you really high.
I preach a 1-to-1 ratio, especially if you're making edibles. Man. Make sure your edibles are 1-to-1.
Yeah,
because a lot of you'll get what's what I like to call the edible hangover.
Right.
That next day
grogginess. The CBD helps with that.
CBD, that 1-to-1 ratio cut out completely.
Right. Yeah,
I'm so glad you.
Yeah, no, I mean that thing. So like when all these medical that are now recreational markets, when they were medical, they focused on the patients and what the patients like told them like that they needed, and for more of a type 2, like a 1-to-1 or a 2-to-1 or whatever. Yeah, I mean that was a product, you know what I mean, and we've kind of like abandoned the patients in a way. In a lot of states, because everybody went towards rec because there's more money there. But
you literally have to move.
It's a medical thing at the base.
Specific cities, like they still like focus on the patients.
Yeah.
You go to places like Maine, Boston, like it's still even Virginia and DC more patient forward city. Like they got the rec. The rec is re-rock.
Right. As soon as the rec gets big, that's when the medical market disappears. You know. Yeah.
Like DC, like you go into the city proper. Yeah, you got you that are just selling anything named anything and any fake bag, and like DC is a lot of fake packaging.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Yeah, sure it is. White market. I mean, labeling. Yeah.
It's like they ain't homegrown, probably shit from anywhere.
Yeah.
In fake packaging. Like, I'll be honest with
they
you,
have some weird rules out there. For a long time, it was like you couldn't say, you had to donate it
as a gift
and accept a donation or whatever.
Now it's like travel cards.
Okay.
Like,
oh, really?
Which I prefer that than to be a legit dispensary. Like
nice.
Like I take what they were doing.
Okay.
Like, but the thing is, it was hard to find weed in DC, bro. Like for a long, even it was legal for a long time. Like and then like you get some, like they're capping you 120 a gram.
Oh gosh, yeah, that's rough.
Like it's expensive there too. Yeah. But like you go to Virginia, it's legal, but there's still dispensaries right now. Yeah. It's still like they're from med. Even like with Puerto Rico, when you get a travel med card, you can't go to dispensary.
Oh, okay.
Like it's something for lonely.
Interesting. That makes sense.
Yeah, and they got shit. Yeah. Like you got connections. I got connections. Like if you work in the industry, you talk to people. Yeah. Especially my friends. Yeah. When I go to Puerto Rico, I'm good. Yeah. But every now and then I'll go get a little card and go see. But like it's like you said, really like ocean salt, all that. The environment plays a part. So everything tastes the same in Puerto Rico. Yeah. Interesting. It's all like
only airport there.
Oh, it tastes like fresh grass.
Nice. And I get you. Yeah, like, it makes sense.
Everything
it's just
like
mids. Yeah.
But no, beautiful. Oh yeah, go ahead. The dogs are.
Excuse me, guys. Yeah. Where is it?
Right, we come out the second door on the left.
Awesome. Hey, buddy.
Right. Oh, don't forget you got a mic on. Yeah, man. See, that's the part about like clean rosin is like at this point right now. I'm not too high. I'm definitely too cotton mouth, though. I gotta smoke. I'm gonna cut this whole part out right here. Cause
hey, buddy.
Back up, boy. Back up, boy.
I didn't realize I had the light on in there.
After I was yelling, I was like, I'm gonna cut that whole part out. Okay. They hurt every time. But I don't trust them around glass yet. Oh, I got not like Hedi glass. Like that.
Yeah.
No, that's for just. I really got to the point, chat. My herb glass, I'm not spending that much on that.
Yeah, I don't either. I'm
Yeah.
too clumsy. No,
Yeah.
I'm too clumsy, dude.
But
This is the
Hedi,
most I spent, and it was
yeah.
like $150 or something. You know,
Dab
clumsy,
out
bro.
of, I might
Yeah.
just for the quality. Yeah. But we're gonna leave y'all. Me and him probably gonna still keep for a little while. We got a joint to smoke and shit.
Yeah.
But on a part of the stream, let me see. Which cycle of things I would like to say at the end, but I think the best one would be, oh yeah, living soil or cocoa core.
I mean, I don't think it's all about the grower. It just, yeah, you can grow it properly.
I go.
You really should stop paying attention to anything anybody says. Just pay attention to how their stuff smokes. If it smokes good, it smokes good, no matter how it was grown. Some growers they can grow any way they choose and it'll be fire. So um, just because something's living doesn't mean it's good. I've had tons of boof living soil. I've had tons of boof cocoa. I've had tons of great cocoa. I've had good. I mean,
Oh yeah.
it's the matter. I do this. The longer I grow, the more other people's weed I try, the more I realize that it's the grower that matters. It's not how they're growing. So that's how I feel about it.
And there you have it, man. Well, it's been another. So we're doing our South Appalachian spotlight on growers before we try to get this Southeast Growers Cup going. And this the road. We're gonna see y'all down in Miami. It's gonna be a party. And it's your favorite grandmother fucker. Tell your auntie I need my
Bring your
drawers back.
grandmas. Bring your grandmas.
I need them. Especially the
I
big booty
need them.
grandmama.
I need them.
I'm gonna put the at and everything down here. Go ahead and tell them your Instagram.
Yeah, it's at Hedis _ so HEDIS _ official.
Yeah.
And it's on Twitter too. Saying on Twitter or X. Sorry, X. Whatever. I still call it Twitter.
Rossi. Yeah, man.
Y'all have a good one.
Really good one. See how these Falcons did.